Hey everyone, so I'm sitting here waiting for my wife at a local supermarket. Had a couple minutes and some things were running through my mind. Um, One of the thoughts that I have pretty often is on a verse that comes from the book of Hebrews. It talks about imitating those who through faith and patience have received what God has promised. And so that verse, coupled with the one that says that no discipline is pleasant at the time but painful, but produces a crop of righteousness or a fruit of righteousness, is just a powerful thing. I'm sorry I'm getting distracted because people are popping up here. Yorn, Wayne, Casey, hope you guys are doing well. So the verse from Hebrews first, the verse that talks about imitating those who through faith and patience have received what God has promised, is just an amazing verse for me, because that word imitate is where we get the word mimic from. It's mimetes, I believe, in Greek. And it talks about how you find people who are good at doing other things that you desire to do, and you follow in their footsteps. You don't become a carbon copy of them, although that's what the Greek word is quite literally saying, copy or mimic. But you find those people who are good at what they do, and you learn from them. It's a concept that we see throughout the Bible. Iron sharpens iron, so one man sharpens another, for instance. And so finding leaders, or finding servants, or finding husbands, wives, not for me, maybe for you, who are doing something that is incredible, and following in their footsteps, learning from their mistakes and their strengths, is such a powerful thing. But the aspect of that a lot of people miss is the learning from their mistakes, right? And so we think that our mistakes are handicaps to us. We feel shame, we feel maybe a sense of sadness or anger, or whatever it may be about our shame. We even try to hide it from people all the time, our mistakes, right? So what if we quite literally took our mistakes, we held them out in front of us and said, God, redeem this, and use this to teach those around us. Or use somebody else's mistakes. If they're honest enough and they can be out there sharing their stuff, maybe I'm getting pinged. Maybe they would share their mistakes enough so that you can learn through what they've done. Maybe they can lift it up to God and say, redeem this and use it to strengthen Joe, right? Joe needs to be strengthened, so let him learn from what I've done. I think if we had that attitude about ourselves, and we allowed Jesus to enter into what we do wrong, what we don't get right, what we really screw up all the time, that he would use those things to reach people around us even more powerfully sometimes than using our strengths. Our weaknesses become our strengths, right? It's just an interesting thing. So again, you imitate those who through faith and patience receive what God has promised. Now, the other side of that I mentioned was the discipline side. Hey, Sarah, I hope you're doing well, by the way. Long time no connect. Hope you and your family are doing good. Little sidebar there. And howdy to Casey. Casey, I didn't miss that. So the part about discipline being painful. Every workout that we do can be painful. Everything that we do to better ourselves can be painful. Right? You don't get stronger, you don't get healthier, you don't get better at doing much of anything eating chocolate cake. Or in my case, chocolate cheesecake. That's my favorite. You put that in front of me, I am doomed. See, there's one of my weaknesses. I don't know how to use that. We'll figure that out later. But you give me healthy stuff. I've been drinking celery juice in the morning for breakfast for a couple of weeks now. It's really given me a lot more energy during the day. It's changed my body a little bit here and there. And so I'm trying to do this healthier stuff, and I'm doing this in multiple places. We'll make carrot juice, which, by the way, is really freaking good. You need to try it if you haven't. But doing those things is not necessarily as pleasant as that chocolate cake or that chocolate cheesecake or that fried chicken or whatever it is that you have the desire to eat or to do. The pleasurable things don't bring us as much benefit as the unpleasurable things. And so how is it that we are going to go out and inspire ourselves and other people to take the steps that are actually difficult? Well, one of the inspirations for me is seeing not only how it betters me, but how me taking those sacrificial steps can better others. So how is it that I'm being bettered through this the celery juice in the morning, and how is it bettering others? Pretty simple. I've got a wife. Got 2 kids. I've got ministry opportunities that I'm involved in. Joe Agro disappears. Yeah, God will fill those gaps. I'm not that big of a deal. But if I disappear, people will be hurt. Things will suffer, if not permanently for a while. So, me being better, healthy-wise, is better for other people. Now, what if I apply that to anything else that we deal with? You hear me talking a lot of times in these messages or anywhere else in Life Group, if you're part of our group, or my messages here on Facebook. You'll see me talk about the wounds that people have, right? You've got the 5 wounds that we try to identify most often would be deceit and denial. That's one. Then you have fear. Then you have anger. Sadness and loss is another. And finally, the mother of them all, shame. Shame's birthed out of a lot of those others a lot of times. What if we took our lives, worked on those weaknesses, imitated others who've worked on those weaknesses, become stronger through discipline, change our own lives, and then change the lives of those around us? What if we brought the freedom of embracing those things and letting God invade them and work through us? What if we brought that to the lives around us, to the people around us? What if you brought that to your home, to your business, right? To your family, to your coworkers, your friends? I think we'd change the world. I think we are changing the world by doing that, but I think it's a powerful thing. So I just want to encourage you, hand it all over to God. Listen, it's all His responsibility anyway. He just gives us stuff to steward over, to invest properly, right, to manage while we're living this life out. This is a temporary life. It's practice for eternity. So I just want to encourage you, hand it all over, lift it up, quite literally lift your hands above your head if you want to, make believe you're lifting up all the stuff in your life, or just do it in your mind, whatever it is, and say, God, it's all yours anyway. Help me to do this the right way. Help me to live a disciplined life, to die to the things that are calling me to just receive pleasure and all that, all the lusts of this world, whatever they are, flesh, food, whatever it may be. Help me to die to those things and live to you. God bless you guys. Hey, I'm about to get pinged again now. Hey, see that? Saw it pop up on my screen. So anyway, God bless you guys. Go with God. Get strong in all that you can do. Reach out to people who care for you and sharpen one another. And again, imitate those, imitate those who through their faith and their patience, waiting on the Lord, not getting impatient, waiting for answers, not getting impatient with their lack of growth, but who are just patiently waiting on the Lord and chasing after Him, right? Imitate those who've received the promises of God, and watch how your life changes as you get stronger. Let me take a look at some of the comments here. Lloyd, great to see you, man. Be strong, Lloyd. That's awesome. Sarah, God bless you too. I don't know if I can scroll on my screen. Hey, I can. Eric, hope you're doing well. Let's see what else we got here. God bless you guys. Jonathan, hope you're doing great, man. I'll see you in a week and a half, right? We're not going to talk about what that is yet. We'll bring a surprise back from when we come back. Casey, I said hello to you. Jeremy Moore, great to see you. Wayne Williams and Yorn. So that's all I see coming up on my screen here. God bless you guys. Have a great morning, evening. Right now it's evening, but you might watch this later. So have a great time. Make it all His. God bless. Take care.